So it's the big day here at EAA Oshkosh Air Venture. This is, I believe, my 4th time attending. I attended 2 years ago. However, they didn't have the air show last year on account of the big scare. So I was waiting on a bus to get to the rest of the air show, and I was checking out the schedule, and Dick Rutan is giving a presentation. Big plane, where is it? Oh, C-47, the military version of the DC-3. Oh, the Goodyear blimp is just behind me. I'm parked across from that. And anyway, I discovered in the schedule that Dick Rutan is giving a presentation. The Rutan family, Bert and Dick, are very famous for aircraft innovation and experimental aircraft. They Scaled Composites is Rutan's company that built Spaceship One, which just launched Spaceship Two, just launched Richard Branson into space a few weeks ago. So Spaceship One actually won the X Prize. I see the Goodyear blimp is taken off, so wow. Moving in for a closer look. Anyway, Spaceship One, which won the X Prize in 2004, I wrote a film script called the X Prize in 1997, I think. It imagined the historic story of the actual historical outcome, which was based on real life. And yeah, I spent a lot of time on the script, and it actually got read in Hollywood. As far as I'm aware, I'm the only person to write a script based on the X Prize, and it was 7 years ahead of its time, and probably even before Elon Musk dared to wonder how he could contribute to the space race. So anyway, yeah, this is actually an active runway. Do not cross. So long story short, I'm not getting on the bus. Dick Rutan is going to be presenting in an hour, so I'm going to be there.
Patent in open court, and almost a dozen patent infringement cases involving the use of the modern hinge aileron. The Wrights never lost a court case. In the end, this is what was saved the Wright brothers, for them to eventually be given credit as the true pioneers in aviation. Well, believe me, folks, and oh, they did try. They would have stolen this invention from the Wright brothers. They couldn't get around the court case. On the cold and windy morning of December 17, 1903, the wind come out northeast off the Atlantic Ocean that morning, 27, gusting over 30 miles per hour. Now, once again, how many would try an untested airplane at 30 miles per hour wind? They waited about 6 o'clock to see if the wind would die a little bit, but after a while they figured the worse to the better. So Orville tacked a big white bed sheet on the far side of the living quarters. That bed sheet was a pre-arranged signal for the men from the Kill Devil Hills life-saving station, half a mile south of the campsite, to come on over and help them. They're about to fly there. This airplane weighs over 600 pounds. Villanova couldn't manhandle themselves in that strong wind. The United States Life-Saving Service is now known as the United States Coast Guard. 3, focus into the end of the rail when they thought the machine might take off. Instructed on the witnesses. His name, John T. Daniels. Circuit number 2, United States Life-Saving.
This is one of my all-time favorite aircraft. It's a racer. I believe it has 2 engines in line. It's one of the most radical, futuristic looking aircraft. I believe it was built in the 30s. .500 miles an hour plus, 2 450 horsepower Bugatti engines.
Just airplanes.
That's cool.
There's so much cool stuff in here that, I mean, I could spend all day in here. But I can't, so I'm not gonna try. There's Rutan aircraft on the wall, far wall. Oh my gosh. EAA, incidentally, means Experimental Aircraft Association. So the theme, not only aviation, is experimental aviation, ultralight, unusual aircraft, and yeah, I'm glad I remembered to put a new memory card in today, because I think I'm gonna shoot a lot of footage. Oh, I see a flying car over yonder, the yellow thing. I didn't come into the museum last year because there wasn't quite enough, well, I didn't feel there was enough time, and I had been in here maybe 7 years before, so I was familiar with what they had. Rutan. Oh, there's Spaceship One. There's Spaceship One, winner of the X Prize. This is the Voyager. It was the first aircraft to fly around the world without refueling or stopping. Okay, I've seen this thing before. I believe this is in electric, either VTOL. It's pretty new. Over there, the man in white and white hair is the pilot of the Voyager. So he's the flying brother. Burt Rutan is the one who designs the aircraft. To be honest, I'm not sure this Spaceship One is the actual. It kind of seems like a model. Yeah, it's definitely a model. Everything's gotta be doggone Legos these days. Ooh. Biggest aircraft in the world launches the Spaceship Two right now. I believe this aircraft was here a few years ago. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. I believe the little version was here a few years ago, the White Knight. The White Knight is absolutely dwarfed by this aircraft. Another one of my all-time favorite aircraft. Wow. There was a time when I just sit and study every part and everything that moved on one of these cutaways and radial engines, jet engines, and oh man, I wish I had the time, but an experience like this is just a bit overwhelming. Wow. Oh, mercy. You know, honestly, I'd try to glean information on aircraft design to improve the hover sled design or the hover sled build. Just looking at parts I might be able to use and that kind of thing. Obviously, aerodynamics, basic engineering. Wow. Man. I'd auto gyro rotator head. Imagine trying to fly a plane with wings that short. Ugh. I love aluminum skinned airplane with the unpainted sheen. This is a awesome aircraft. I think landing it might be a little tricky with the air landing gear package. Yeah, I wouldn't want to have to land this thing. Flying it would be a treat, but yeah. Man, the yellow airplane is just another, man, what a machine. Actually, when they landed this thing, they had, this is a mock-up, but they had very little fuel left. Yeah, I read I perused a kid's book in Houston at the Goodwill store. I didn't buy it, but I perused it and picked up a little bit of history. I remember I was in high school when this plane completed the successful round-the-world trek. That's Dick Rutan and Jeannie Yeager. Dick Rutan is just over there, about to speak. This cramped space is all that they had. 2 people lived in this for the duration of the flight. One of the most important tasks, along with monitoring the weather radar, was switching between the various fuel tanks to keep that aircraft balanced.